Fighting temptation is a full-time job. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about fighting temptation is a full-time job. So I'm going to keep it real with you, man. When it comes to fighting temptation, bro, that's a full-time job, bro. Bro, we as human beings, bro, we is fighting temptation every single day, bro. We is fighting temptation every day. Fighting temptation is a full-time job, bro. Know what I'm saying? We fighting against our own desires. We fighting temptation emotionally. We fighting temptation mentally. We fighting temptation spiritually, mentally, physically, bro. We fighting temptation, bro. Every day, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. When it comes to fighting temptation is real, bro. Full-time job, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got people out there fighting the urge to smoke, to drink. Some people fighting the urge to smoke weed. Some people fighting the urge to pick up a bottle, drink alcohol. Some people fighting the urge to, everybody fighting something in different ways. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Everybody fighting some type of temptation, bro. Like, you got people fighting those type of temptation. But even me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real about my own life, man. Man, I be fighting temptation too, man. Cause I'm human too, just like everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm human, and I got all these emotions and all these desires just like everybody else, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Know what I'm saying? Man, I be seeing like beautiful women just like everybody else. I'm like, bro, you know what? Bro, sometimes, bro, you just want the person immediately, bro. Not tomorrow, not today, not the next day. Bro, I be seeing like some of the most beautiful women. I'm like, I want her immediately. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not on Halloween, not on New Year's Eve, not on New Year, today, immediately, bro. Know what I'm saying? We fighting straight temptations in this world, bro. Know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, that is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like we all go, bro, fighting temptation is like a full-time job, bro. Even like, fighting the temptation to not watch porn, bro. Fighting the temptation to not lust. Now everybody know lust is one of those. Lust is one of those, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I win some, I lose some, bro. When it comes to lust, bro, it's one of those, bro. It's one of those, bro. What's another temptation, bro? Bro, it's like everything is damn near a temptation, bro. Be fighting temptation every single day, bro. Sometimes I be tired, bro. Sometimes you just wanna like, the temptation of just like, bro, I can't even think. That's how many temptations there is, bro. I can't even think about them, bro. It's too many, bro, but I'm saying all this to say, bro, like fighting temptation is a full-time job, bro. As a human being, oh yeah, we fighting our own flesh too, though. Let's talk about that. Our flesh has like a set of desires, a lot of desires that we gotta keep fighting against every single day, bro. We fighting against our own self. We fighting against our own flesh and our own ways. You know what I'm saying? We fighting against our own mentality, bro. We fighting temptations every day, bro. Man, we fighting temptations to not take the easy path. You know what I'm saying? We fighting temptations to stay on the hard road that leads to heaven. To stay on the narrow, hard road that leads to heaven. Sometimes I'm like, man, should I just go should I just go left? Should I just go to the easy, wide road, bro? But then again, I'm like, bro, nah, I can't do that. Gonna lead me to hell, bro. So now I'm fighting temptations now. Man, we fighting temptations every day, bro. Every day, bro. What's another temptation, man? Bro, there's so many temptations that we be fighting on a regular basis, man. Bro, we fighting to stay righteous, bro. We fighting to keep our minds in check, bro. Keep our hearts in line, bro, with God, bro. And man, we fighting the world, bro. We fighting worldly stuff. Man, we fighting all type of worldly stuff, man. Another one, we fighting to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Man, we fighting to eat right, bro. Cause like, bro, you start eating any type of way, bro. Some of the most, some of the best tasting food in the world could also be the one that gonna make you extremely fast. So it's like you gotta fast to not fast, what am I saying? You gotta fight the temptation to not overeat. Know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, you might feel like you wanna overeat. You might feel like, man, I just wanna get some good food and overeat every day, bro. Sometimes you may feel like you gotta fight against gluttony, bro. Like, no, I'm saying there's so many things that we fight against, bro. Just to fight into just stay eating right. No, I'm saying just pretty much eating right, bro. You know, and different things, bro. We just fighting all type of temptation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, bro, fighting temptation is a full-time job. But like, look, though, you ain't even alone, bro. If you're a person out there and you're fighting temptation, bro, you ain't even alone, bro. You ain't even alone, bro. Because, bro, we all fighting temptation every single day, bro. Every single day, bro, we fighting temptation, bro. Does it get exhausting? What type of question is this? Does it get exhausting fighting temptation? You know what? It does get exhausting, bro. I might just keep it real with you. It does get exhausting. Fighting temptation every single day, bro. Man, that stuff get exhausting sometimes, bro. But that's why we need strength from God, bro. Strength from above. Strength from heaven, bro. Like, fighting temptation is a full-time job, bro. And you'll be working overtime too, bro. All you really need to do in order to fight temptation, bro, in order to be drafted into the ring with temptation, all you gotta do is just wake up. Soon as you wake up, you're fighting temptation, bro. Now, if you're sleeping, okay, if you're sleeping, then you're probably not fighting temptation when you're sleeping. However, there is other temptations you are fighting when you're oversleeping. Now you're dealing with laziness. Now you gotta fight the temptation of laziness when you're oversleeping, man. And then who knows, bro? Who knows, man? Man, who knows, man? You probably be sleeping in the dream world. You still fighting the succubus and the incubuses, all type of stuff. You ever had those dreams to where as you feel like you had a decision? You know what I'm saying? The succubus shows up as your favorite crush. And you're like, should I get busy or should I run? Man, I had these type of dreams that the succubus would turn into like the woman that you the most attracted to. Be like, bro, should I run the other way? Or should I risk it? Hey, bro, y'all can't even lie to me for real. I know y'all, hey, bro, I know y'all ain't ran to the light now. I know y'all risked it, bro. Man, y'all risked it, bro. Look at these people. These people ain't sanctified. These people rested. Man, I know the men out there, bro, they done seen their favorite woman in the dream. That woman was a succubus. They went for it, bro. Let's talk to the women now. I know you women out there that's listening to this. Y'all done seen your favorite crush, your favorite man. Know what I'm saying? That was an incubus. Telling you, bro, that was an incubus. That was an incubus that was transforming into your favorite man. And do you think these women ran to the light? Or do you think they proceeded with the succubus? Or do you think they proceeded with the incubus, the male demon that transformed into their favorite man or their favorite male crush? Do you think these women ran to the light? or they proceeded with the incubus. What do you believe they did? Man, these women ain't even ran to the light, bruh. Lord have mercy. Lord HM, bruh. See, bro, I know how these women move, bruh. These women ain't ran to no light. You done lost your mind. Man, telling you, bro, we fighting temptation in these sex dreams, in these wet dreams, all type, bro. I'm starting to think we're fighting temptation while we're sleeping. Because sometimes it feels like you still have, you ever have those dreams, you feel like you still have the ability to make decisions even though you are sleeping? I know I ain't tripping. I know you could have ran to the light now. Yeah. They go, man, I had no choice. You know there was a moment in there you could have ran to the Lord, bruh. You could have ran to the Lord, man. You stayed because you had other intentions, other devious schemes and plots. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Don't even let me know, bro. I don't even want to know the extra information, bro. I do not want to know what happened next or the extra calculations of decisions. I don't want to know the fractions and the equations and what happened next. Do not tell me. Do not even reach out to me to tell me what happened next. When you didn't resist these temptations in these sex dreams with these lust demons. I don't want to know what happens next. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, fighting temptations is a full-time job, man. Keep fighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep resisting temptation. Keep fighting temptation. You're not alone, bro. We all fighting temptation every single day. Even me, I'm fighting temptation every single day. All day, every single day, bro. Everybody fighting temptation. Some people, they give in to their temptations, bro. People who never fight their temptations, bro. Hey, bro, stay away from them, man. Stay away from people who never fight their temptation, bro. They could turn into the devil. Because every time the devil whisper in their mind, they don't even fight the temptation. They just listen to the devil. Like, they not fighting any temptation, bro. When you don't resist temptation, you could easily turn into a demon. You could easily turn into like an evil person. Bro, in order to maintain a good heart, you have to keep fighting temptation. That's literally what it is. That's what I'm knowing now. Telling you, you gotta stay away from a bunch of these people and a lot of these people who ain't even trying to fight temptation, bro. Stay away from these people, man, bro. So we gotta keep fighting temptation, bro. If you ain't fighting temptation and you are embracing every temptation, that's a red flag now. Now I might have to stay away from you, because what if the devil whispers in your mind and tell you to betray me? You gonna just not fight that temptation? Oh, hell no.